Welcome. I want to help you with your pain, your neuropathy, wherever you're having your problem right now within your body. I want to educate you so you understand what is happening so you can be proactive. Neuropathy can come from many factors, from diabetic neuropathy, too much sugar in the blood, which can cause irritation and damage to the nerves, injuries, herniated discs, autoimmune problems, as well as many others. But you're going to learn a lot of great information, so make sure you listen to the end. Peripheral neuropathy means any type of nerve involvement that's stemming outside of the brain and spinal cord. But they generally fall into three categories. The motor nerves, which control the movement of all the muscles under conscious control, such as those used for walking, grasping things, or even talking. The sensory nerves transmit information such as the feeling of a light touch, temperature, or the pain from a cut. And the autonomic nerves control organs to regulate activities that people have no control over, such as breathing, digesting food, our heart, or even our gland functions. Now, our nervous system is quite complex, but for simplistic purposes, let's make this fun and educational. I want you to think of a safety pin. We all know what a safety pin looks like. Up on one side on the right, goes up, on the left side, makes its way all the way back. Kind of like a loop. That's the way our body works. Imagine you touching something that was sharp or something that was hot. Well, you have sensory nerves, which we call afferent nerves, on the outside of our body, particularly in our hands and our feet. And if I burn myself, before this hand is going to move, this has to make its way up the arm, make its way back up to the brain, and once it gets in the brain then sends out efferent or motor nerves down the spine, out back to the hand, because that will contract the muscle to pull it away, to save our hand from becoming burned or hurt. So when these nerves become inflamed or irritated from neuropathy, we have a covering over those nerves, and we call that the myelin sheath. And that myelin is an insulating layer or sheath that forms around those nerves, which is made up of protein and fatty substances. This myelin sheath allows electrical impulses to transmit quickly and efficiently along those nerve cells. But if that myelin becomes damaged, those electrical impulses start to slow down, meaning it's not making its way to where it needs to go fast enough, and therefore, those are the symptoms that you're going to experience. The tingling, the numbness, the cramping, the burning, the pain. Regardless of the symptoms, what do? We need to rejuvenate that myelin. We need to get those nerve cells working at its maximum potential. So if you're having nerve compression anywhere else in your body, in your neck, your back, your shoulder, your legs, your hips, the bottom line is those nerves are going to get inflamed. They're not going to function correctly because those nerves cannot send those electrical impulses fast enough to the parts of the body they're trying to get to. So I want to introduce you to a vitamin-like chemical that we call alpha-lipoic acid. Alpha-lipoic acid is found naturally in several foods, particularly in red meats, organ meats like liver, heart, kidney, broccoli, spinach, tomatoes, Brussels sprouts, potatoes, green peas, and rice bran. Realize that alpha-lipoic acid is found in every cell in our body. This is where it helps turn glucose into energy. And this strong antioxidant is what attacks those free radicals, those waste products that are created when the body turns food into energy. And alpha-lipoic acid is known to be one of the greatest anti-inflammatories when it comes to helping nerves, helping diabetic neuropathies, as well as many other neuropathies. This helps preserve, helps strengthen, and helps heal that myelin sheath. So if the nerve damage is in your legs, you can see the nerve cell before and after, particularly that myelin sheath as it degenerates. And here you can see the phases of that nerve degeneration, how that myelin sheath starts to waste away. So if that tingling or pain or radiation that you're getting is coming from your hands or your feet, remember, those are the same nerves within our body. They are inflamed and irritated, and we need to put them to the rescue so they can heal once again. Alpha-lipoic acid is known to also help neurodegenerative diseases. It will also help reduce aging skin. Alpha-lipoic acid helps the protective effects to the pancreatic islet cells and therefore improves the blood glucose levels. And this potentially can reduce the complications of heart disease, stroke, kidney damage, as well as nerve damage. This will help reduce the risk of that excess plaquing within the arteries. Unfortunately, as we age, our body produces less alpha-lipoic acid. So therefore, if we're not getting enough from our foods and we have neurological involvement, where we have that peripheral neuropathy, it's always best to supplement. And studies show that anywhere between 300 to 600 milligrams a day is most beneficial. What's nice about the alpha-lipoic acid supplement is that it's water and fat soluble. So that means you can take it on an empty stomach or with food, if it's fat or any food, because it's going to assimilate regardless. Although many studies show that it's best to take it on an empty stomach. There are other important nutrients that will be an asset to you, like the B vitamins, vitamin D, your omega-3s, as well as your fruits and vegetables, those colorful fruits, your green veggies. You're going to get lots of nutrients from those. Taking 600 milligrams daily, within 3 weeks, many of you may see a significant reduction of your symptoms. So here is the bottom line. Alpha-lipoic acid, to me, is the #1 nutrient you can take for neuropathy. There's nothing that can compare. Yes, having a clean diet, exercise, drinking lots of water, getting your sleep is all going to help you. But alpha-lipoic acid is amazing for metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes, type 1 diabetes, or any type of insulin resistance. This can help repair those nerves so those messages can be sent back to the brain and from the brain back to that part of the body. So your nervous system can start to repair and heal so you can be pain-free and happy once again. And there are many studies that show that alpha-lipoic acid can do wonders for your nervous system. So you might want to give it a try. Please share this video with your friends and family. Leave your comments below because there will be many. And most important, make it a great day. I'm Dr. Alan Mandell.